What's up everyone and welcome back to my channel. Let's dive into our first news. Sean Strickland was recently seen sparring with Michel Pereira as part of his preparation for his upcoming fight against Anthony Hernandez, scheduled for February 21st. The intense training session offered fans a glimpse into Strickland's mindset and approach as he gears up for another high-level matchup inside the octagon. During the sparring, Strickland spoke candidly about the relentless nature of Brazilian fighters, emphasizing their toughness and willingness to push through adversity at all costs. He remarked that Brazilian fighters possess an unmatched fighting spirit, often willing to give everything they have, regardless of the circumstances. According to Strickland, that level of determination is something few truly understand until they experience it firsthand inside the cage or the gym. Despite his blunt and often controversial way of speaking, Strickland made it clear that his comments came from a place of respect. He acknowledged the courage, heart, and competitive fire that Brazilian fighters consistently bring to the sport. This respect was evident in the way he approached the sparring session, matching Pereira's energy while maintaining a high level of intensity and focus. As the session continued, Strickland appeared comfortable under pressure, trading shots and testing his timing against Pereira's explosive and unpredictable style. At one point, he joked with Pereira, asking how the fight felt and noting that it seemed like everyone in the gym was trying to take his head off that day. Pereira responded with confidence, embracing the challenge and the aggressive environment. For Strickland, these kinds of hard sparring sessions are essential. He thrives in chaos and believes constant pressure sharpens his skills and mentality. With the fight against Anthony Hernandez approaching, Strickland seemed fully locked in, using every opportunity in the gym to push himself to the limit and ensure he's ready for whatever comes his way on fight night. Before we jump into the next story, we have a small favor to ask. If you're enjoying the content, please give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell icon. It really helps us out and ensures you'll never miss an update. Moving on to another news, a new development has emerged in the ongoing and highly publicized divorce involving UFC star Ilia Topuria and his wife Georgina. According to recent reports, Georgina has filed an official police report after claiming she has been subjected to threats and harassment on social media following the news of their separation. Last week, multiple outlets reported that Georgina had made serious allegations against Topuria as part of the divorce proceedings, including claims of domestic abuse and requests for a substantial financial settlement. These reports quickly gained traction online, sparking widespread discussion across social media platforms and MMA communities. As a result, Georgina reportedly became the target of intense backlash, with users directing abusive messages and threats toward her accounts. In response to this online harassment, Georgina has now approached national law enforcement authorities to formally document the situation. According to the report, the threats and harassment she has received are directly connected to the ongoing divorce and the public attention surrounding the allegations. The police report is said to focus specifically on the online abuse, rather than introducing any new claims related to the divorce itself. At this time, neither Ilia Topuria nor his legal representatives have issued a detailed public statement addressing the latest police report. Additionally, authorities have not released further information regarding any potential investigation, and no legal conclusions have been made. As with all such cases, the matter remains subject to legal review, and all parties involved are entitled to due process. The situation highlights the darker side of public scrutiny, particularly when high-profile athletes and personal legal matters intersect. As the divorce proceedings continue, fans and observers are urged to approach the situation with caution, avoid speculation, and allow the legal process to unfold, without harassment or online abuse toward any individual involved. This story is ongoing, and further updates are expected as more verified information becomes available. Moving on to another news. Speculation is growing within the combat sports community after former UFC heavyweight champion Andrei Arlovski hinted at a possible fight involving a social media influencer's bodyguard. The situation stems from an incident that occurred a few days ago, following the Jake Paul vs. Anthony Joshua boxing event. According to reports, Arlovski was walking toward a parking garage with his wife and son when he crossed paths with live stream influencer Jack Doherty. Doherty is known online for for staging confrontational encounters while accompanied by security, often relying on his bodyguard's presence to escalate situations. This time, however, the encounter did not go as planned. A brief altercation broke out after Doherty allegedly bumped into Arlovski and his wife, leading to chaos that was partially captured on video and quickly circulated online. Following the incident, Arlovski publicly stated that a punch thrown by Doherty's bodyguard was cheap and unprovoked. He later expressed interest in settling the matter properly, suggesting that he would be open to a sanctioned fight against the bodyguard. In response, Doherty released a video claiming his security guard was willing to box or fight Arlovski, proposing that the matchup could be officially arranged and marketed as a major payday for everyone involved. The MMA community reacted swiftly, largely criticizing Doherty and mocking the idea of Arlovski facing the bodyguard instead of the influencer himself. Many fans argued that the footage showed Doherty hiding behind security, while others called for Arlovski to confront Doherty directly rather than his protection. Arlovski later addressed the incident during an appearance on the Ariel Helwani show, emphasizing that he did nothing to provoke the confrontation. He explained that the situation escalated after Doherty and his group bumped into his family, forcing him to respond. Arlovski also revealed that he filed a police report afterward because his wife lost her phone during the scuffle. Now, 46 years old, Arlovski has not competed in the UFC since his loss last year, but the situation has reignited interest in his name. Whether this proposed fight ever materializes remains to be seen, but it has undeniably captured the attention of fans across the MMA world. Moving on to another news, Tony Ferguson delivered an electrifying performance at the latest Misfits card, facing off against Warren Spencer in a fight that showcased Ferguson's skill, experience, and enduring competitiveness. At 41 years old, many expected Ferguson to be past his prime, but he quickly proved that he still possesses the heart and explosiveness that made him a household name in the MMA world. From the opening bell, Ferguson took control of the fight, pressuring Spencer relentlessly and forcing him to fight defensively. Spencer struggled to land clean, effective strikes in the early rounds as Ferguson dictated the pace, mixing precise combinations with his signature unorthodox style. The second round saw Ferguson nearly putting the fight out of reach. He unleashed a series of heavy shots that dropped Spencer to the canvas. Spencer, however, demonstrated resilience and grit, recovering from the knockdown to keep the fight competitive. As the bout progressed, the intensity only increased. Spencer found openings and managed to hurt Ferguson in the fourth round, turning the contest into a gritty back-and-forth battle that kept the crowd on the edge of their seats. Despite the punishment he absorbed, Ferguson remained composed and dangerous, continuing to press forward with calculated aggression. The fight reached a dramatic climax in the final seconds, when Ferguson came close to securing a knockout, landing significant strikes that nearly ended the contest. Spencer's determination prevented a finish, but the effort and dominance shown by Ferguson throughout the fight were clear to the judges. After 5 rounds of action-packed combat, Ferguson was awarded a unanimous decision victory, cementing his position as the Misfits champion. The win is a testament to Ferguson's longevity and skill, highlight that even at 41, he remains a formidable force in combat sports. Fans and analysts alike praised his performance, noting his ability to mix experience, technique, and relentless pressure to overcome a tough opponent. This victory adds another impressive chapter to Ferguson's storied career and leaves fans eagerly anticipating his next challenge. Moving on to another news, Paramount has officially announced the cost to watch every UFC event in 2026, delivering great news for fight fans. According to the announcement, following a Paramount Plus subscription will make accessing the entirety of next year's UFC content more affordable than ever before. In 2025, viewers who wanted to watch every pay-per-view event would have needed to spend a staggering $1,167. In contrast, a Paramount Plus subscription in 2026 will cost just $59.99, offering fans a massive saving while granting access to every marquee UFC event throughout the year. This includes 13 numbered UFC pay-per-views and 30 UFC Fight Night events, making it the most comprehensive and cost-effective option for MMA enthusiasts. Beyond live events, the subscription also provides access to exclusive original programming and archival content. Paramount Plus will feature a new season of The Ultimate Fighter, showcasing up-and-coming talent competing for a chance at UFC stardom. Fans will also enjoy a fresh season of Dana White's Contender series, providing another platform for aspiring fighters to break into the organization. Additionally, the service offers a growing archive of historic UFC fight programs and memorable moments from the promotion's extensive history. Subscribers can relive some of the most iconic knockouts, submissions, and championship bouts, making it a must-have for both longtime followers and new fans of mixed martial arts. Paramount Plus originals, such as Landman and School Spirits, are also included, broadening the entertainment options available under one subscription. This announcement highlights the shift in sports streaming, making it easier and more cost-effective for fans to follow every major UFC event without relying on expensive individual pay-per-views. With a single subscription, fight fans will have unprecedented access to live events, exclusive series, and an ever-expanding library of historic UFC content, all for a fraction of the previous cost. Paramount's move is expected to attract new subscribers while offering dedicated fans a more accessible way to enjoy mixed martial arts in 2026. Moving on to another news. Ilia Topuria's ongoing divorce with his ex-wife Georgina continues to generate attention in both the MMA community and mainstream media. The separation between the UFC fighter and Georgina reportedly turned contentious, quickly becoming a matter of public scrutiny. With high-profile divorces, especially those involving well-known athletes, media coverage and online commentary can escalate rapidly, and this case is no exception. Recently, Georgina took further action by filing an official report with the National Police Headquarters in Madrid. According to her statements, the report addresses a series of online threats and harassment she has received, which she believes are connected to the ongoing divorce proceedings with Topuria. These threats highlight the darker side of public interest, where personal legal matters can quickly become entangled with online abuse. While much of the conversation surrounding this situation has focused on speculation, social media commentary, the precise details of the case remain largely undisclosed. With the MMA community largely expressing support for Topuria, Georgina has reportedly faced a significant amount of backlash, some of which may have contributed to her decision to involve law enforcement. At this point, the information available to the public is based mostly on statements from the parties involved, with very little confirmed independently. Given the sensitive nature of the situation, it is crucial for observers and fans to remain cautious and avoid drawing conclusions prematurely. The divorce proceedings, as well as any associated legal or law enforcement actions, are ongoing. Until official details are made public, the most responsible approach is to maintain a neutral stance and allow the legal process to unfold. This case serves as a reminder of the importance of discretion and respect for privacy, particularly when personal disputes become public in the context of high-profile athletes. Further updates are expected as more verified information emerges regarding the divorce and any related legal matters. Moving on to another news. Sean O'Malley is making headlines once again as he sets his sights on a potential championship bout against Petr Yan at the upcoming UFC White House event. Scheduled to face Song Yadong at UFC 324 in January, O'Malley believed that a dominant performance could position him for a title shot in a high-profile matchup. The confident fighter has expressed that, with many of the UFC's top stars unavailable for the card, he is the logical choice to represent the United States in a fight against Yan. O'Malley acknowledged that some fans may argue that Rob Font deserves another title opportunity after defending his belt multiple times, but he insists that, given the current roster and circumstances, there is simply no one else better suited for the fight. He explained that a victory over Song could be a statement performance, whether in the form of a technical masterclass or a highlight reel knockout, and could secure the matchup against Yan that fans are eagerly anticipating. O'Malley emphasized the significance of the White House card and the limited options for marquee American fighters, making him a prime candidate for the championship bout. Beyond his ambitions inside the octagon, O'Malley also reflected on a personal milestone, being off social media for nearly a year. He revealed that stepping away from platforms like Instagram and Twitter has been life-changing, providing him with mental clarity and a greater sense of peace. While he continues to use YouTube selectively, he credits his social media break with helping him focus more on training, personal growth. Add preparing for fights without unnecessary distractions. With UFC 324 just weeks away, O'Malley's focus remains on executing a flawless performance against Song Yadong, while continuing to build momentum toward his ultimate goal, a title fight against Petr Yan. His combination of skill, confidence, and renewed mental focus has the MMA community watching closely, as fans speculate whether O'Malley can secure a place in one of the year's most anticipated championship matchups.